you like.
Let's do this. Hey, welcome to Cybernews.com. It's good to be back. Today we'll be putting 3 different headphones head to head. We've got the Jabra Elite 85 over-ear wireless, we've got the Sony WH-CH510 on-ear wireless, and the JBL Club 700BT on-ear wireless. These are all at different price points, so you audiophiles can really understand what your buck gets you. We've tried and tested them thoroughly. I've looked at their comfort, sound, quality, pricing, battery life, general ease of use, and I'll even do a little Bluetooth test too. Before we get down to business, be sure to subscribe to our channel, hit that like button and turn on notifications to get weekly fresh content. Now, starting with the Jabra Elite 85H headphones. As you can see, they are really high quality headphones with a nice comfortable design. You've got that faux leather headband and they're really strong material. They're easily adjustable, but I think it's easier if you actually take them off. I especially like their foldable design to make them more compact. The fabric so far has been really durable. Admittedly, I don't always use the hard case and they seem to be holding up rather nicely. When it comes to their operation, they kind of pivot to turn on and off, which is a nice modern addition, and I definitely favor this over buttons any day. Another convenient feature is that they will automatically pause if you do slightly lift them off one ear or if you just take them off in general, which is really useful if someone suddenly starts talking to you. But their sleek design is reflective in their steep price point. You can currently pick these up from Amazon for about $200. Moving on to Sony. I'm aware that these headphones are in a completely different price point, currently a mere $38-ish from Amazon, but they offer some pretty similar functionalities as the other two, and they have over 11,000 Amazon reviews. So naturally, I wanted to see how they hold up and if they can save you a lot of dollar. In terms of material, these are understandably just like a hard, kind of lightweight plastic. They do feel flimsy compared to the other two though. Comfort-wise, there's zero padding underneath the headband, and they are a little tight, but again, they are easily extendable. They do have a swivel function, which I love to see, but they aren't completely foldable like the other two. As far as looks, they have kind of the same design as the JBLs. They're on-ear, they're compact, and they are pretty lightweight, coming in at about 4.66 ounces, which is 131 grams. They do look good, and they have that nice branding on the ear as well, which is a nice touch. Functionality-wise, they are controlled by buttons. You can change the volume, you can skip, you can turn them on. Again, I really do prefer the Jabra's means of control in this case. Maybe I'm just lazy. One thing I will say, where is the 3.5mm headphone jack? Where is it? It's just not there, RIP headphone jack. Again, this is quite common in new headphones, but again, it's not too convenient. But what about the JBL Club 700BT headphones? Now, these are made of plastic material, but it is really dense and solid. My first impression was that they feel super luxurious, really high quality fabric, good padding and faux leather, and really good padding on the speakers as well. Again, they are just really well built and generally high quality, and that is a relief because you can currently pick these up from Amazon for about $199.95. From Amazon, yikes. They are about 283 grams in weight though, so that's just under the Jabra headphones, but they do seem just more compact. Again, I'm happy with the way they look. The ear padding does feel slightly smaller than the other two, but I'm guessing that's kind of just a design detail. And I didn't really have any discomfort wearing them for a long period of time, but I can imagine people with larger heads really appreciating a little more padding. I am personally missing the pivoting function with this pair of headphones though, like we've seen with the Jabras. And again, these are controlled mainly through buttons, but they are foldable and arguably just not as smooth as the Jabras. So when it comes to sound quality, that is what it's all about. Honestly, all of these headphones offer pretty good sounds, but they are also different. Now, what kind of sound can under $40 really get you? Well, these Sony headphones have a 30mm speaker, which does give you a kind of clear sound, and the 30mm drive unit definitely helps with the dynamics of it all, but the volume, honestly, it isn't that loud. Maybe I'm spoiled and just used to noise cancellation because I do really hear the outside world when I'm wearing these headphones, and the highs are generally lacking for me. For at-home headphones, I don't really see a big problem, but they are lacking in an all-round use. I will say I was super happy to see that built-in mic But I had a few problems with some feedback. I tried it out on Google Hangout and with Facebook Messenger, and it was the same problem. Note that there is no noise cancellation nor ambient sound feature, but again, I can't really blame them for this price point, and it's definitely a feature that I do appreciate and love to see because I love the multi-purpose headphone. And like the other two, they do support SBC and AAC audio formats. Looking at the other two headphones, of course, they have got some very advanced features, and that is reflective in their price range. The Jabra headphones have really phenomenal sound quality when it comes to most things. This is all down to their 8 built-in microphones, which work really well for like on-the-go chats or even meetings. Also, their active noise cancellation feature. I will say this won't cancel out 100% of your background noise, but it does adapt your environment, and I tend to use that function when I'm working in the office, and it helps to streamline my hearing experience pretty well. As far as audio codecs, they support SBC and AAC. Unfortunately, no aptX here. Then we've got the JBL's sound quality. It is really good. It does sound different compared to the others. It has a really good even tone. It's almost like a remastering of the music, which is super nice. I tried out the same tracks on all of these headphones, and I will say that for sure this has the crispest sound. These have got two really useful functions. You've got the ambient aware feature. Once pressed, lowers the noise levels to fit your environment, and I found this most convenient when I was walking near a busy road or if someone suddenly asked me a question. Then we have the bass button, which automatically increases bass once pressed if you wanted to take your vibe to the next level. Again, there's no aptX here either with these headphones, which is a bit of a bummer. Now, getting into the battery life, a super important factor in the headphone game. All of these headphones have crazy good battery life, which is a bit of a shock because obviously the Sony headphones come in at such a lower price. I tested all of them, and I can say that Sony supports about 35 hours, but I found it's more like 30 hours of continuous use. They do have a shorter life than the others, and they do take longer to charge, around 4.5 hours. But that's over double the time the JBLs take to fully charge. Surprisingly though, a 10-minute charge gave me around 90 minutes playback with these headphones. Oh, and also they are next generation USB Type-C charging. So looking at the Jabra headphones, they advertise a 36-hour battery life with the active noise cancellation enabled. And I will say that this is pretty accurate. I rarely charge these headphones, and I tend to leave them kind of turned on by accident and just leave them lying around. And every time I pick them up, they still have some juice. Best of all, if they were on low battery, they do give you an audio warning, and surprisingly, a 15-minute charge gives them 5 hours worth of juice. They are USB-C charging with a 3.5mm jack input. Now, the JBL headphones battery life does last the longest. It comes in around 50 hours without having to be charged and takes around 2 hours to fully charge from empty. You will get a nice notification when the battery reduces to 10% too. So I found that they do have a longer life than the Jabras and the Sonys, but charging them for a mere 15 minutes only gives them about 2 hours of battery life. So for me, I really appreciate the Jabra's quick fix juice that gives me around 5 hours as opposed to the long haul game. Again, they are also USB-C charging with an aux-in cable. Let's talk wireless distance. So I did a few tests, and all of these support 5.0 Bluetooth, but I wanted you to really understand what that distance looks like if you want to walk freely in the gym, the office, or just even in your garden. All of these headphones supposedly support about 10 meters or 30 feet, and we even tried out possible interferences from cars, from traffic lights and walls, just to check that Bluetooth strength. Now we're going to do a little interference test in the office on different levels, different walls. Jabras, let's do this. Do this thing. As you can see, I'm going on a completely different level. I'm going to try some stairs. No interference so far. Let's try going outside. Oh, broke up a little bit there, but still stopped. This is as far as you're going to get, but as you can see, it's a different level, different floor, so many walls. It's pretty good. Same office, same space, but different headphones with the JBL. Let's go. Still going strong. That 5.0 Bluetooth. Let's see. Still a good sound. The test. Oh, here, just that little bit further. The Jabra's made it. Let's take these Sonys for a spin. These cheap boys. Let's Good sound so far, no interference. Let's see how they hold up. Will they make it? Oh, the moment of truth. Here, so close to the JBLs, quite far from the Jabras, but still, it's pretty good. Now, the anticipated verdict. But first, don't forget to hit like, subscribe for weekly content. Of course, these headphones come in at completely different price points, and the most important factor is how much you are willing to pay. Looking at the most expensive headphones, they come with great additional features. You've got the apps for better listening and customization experiences. I've got to say, and don't come for me, that the Jabras take the cake in many categories for me in terms of just their function. They are slick, they're comfortable, super durable, really versatile, and a great all-round everyday headphone, and they're even rain resistant. Then again, you know, you've got these really super cheap, non-expensive wireless headphones, 5.0 Bluetooth and built-in mic, super handy for sure, and I'm a sucker for a good swivel, but when it comes to durability, they're not that great, and I really feel like I'd be buying new ones pretty soon. Again, I wouldn't really recommend these headphones for everything. Again, the call experience really isn't that great, but generally listening to music at home, they're pretty good. Then we've got the JBL headphones. Great battery life, durable, crisp sound, and generally good headphones for traveling. But at that price point, I would expect less interference and maybe more functionalities in terms of ease of use. So if you were really looking to invest in a higher quality headphone, I personally favor the Jabras. But again, the Sony headphones offer a lot more for their super cheap price point. It's really down to what you're looking for. On that note, I'm curious, what is the most important functionality that you find from headphones? Let us know down in the comments. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and we look forward to seeing you next time.